I've helped collectors buy and sell millions in rare collectibles. The sale prices in this video are all backed by real data from top auction houses like Heritage. I know what makes coins and currency valuable, and today I'll break it down for you. We are going over the top 9 ultra rare wheat pennies worth money. You're gonna want to sit tight because we are going over some incredibly rare coins, and I'm going to tell you all about them. So starting off with this 1914D 1 cent wheat coin. This one sold for $72,000. Now before we go into it, it's important to know that the first year of issue for the wheat cent penny was 1909. They produced these coins all the way up to 1958, where they transitioned into the memorial cent coins. When it comes to these coins, you want to be looking out for the mint mark on the coin. On this example, you can see it below the date. Now that D stands for the Denver Mint, where this coin was made. If there was an S under the mint mark, that would mean it was produced at the San Francisco Mint, and if you had no mint mark at all, that would mean the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Now in 1914, Philadelphia, with no mint mark, produced over 75 million of these coins, and Denver only produced just over 1 million. So the first lesson here, guys, is supply and demand. Philadelphia issued about 75 times more coins than Denver. So 1914, D mint marked coins are the ones you want to be looking for in combination with a very high grade from PCGS at a mint state 66, allowed this coin to sell for $72,000. Alright, here's a 1918 1 cent wheat coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 68. Now, when it comes to grading your coin, 70 is the highest grade, and this coin is 2 points away from the perfect grade of 70. Now, just looking at the coin, you can see, wow, it is very, very beautiful. It looks like it was produced just the other day. Now, if you haven't noticed already, this coin has no mint mark below the date. That means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, most of the time, Philadelphia would produce the large majority of the coins, including in 1918. However, if you have a coin that's in a very high grade, it looks very nice. I mean, this coin looks like it was made just the other day. Collectors are going to go crazy over coins like this and pay an arm and a leg for them. This coin, because it graded so highly and it looks so nice, sold for $78,000. Moving right along here, we have a 1927 1 cent wheat coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 68 red. This coin sold for $84,000, and the first thing I want to tell you about is the color red. Now you can see this coin is indeed red in color. Now it's important to distinguish that because these coins can be attributed as either red, red-brown, or brown depending on environmental conditions and the type of metal the coin is struck on. Typically speaking, red coins will bring more money than red, brown, and brown coins, but keep watching this video because we're going over some brown coins that sell for way more money than this. But all in all, you want to be looking out for high grade coins in a red color like this because the red is closer to the intended mint state color, and that is what collectors really like to see. Once again, $84,000 for this one, only going up in price $90,000. Now this is a 1926S wheat cent coin graded by PCGS at a mint state 65 red. So you can see we're getting on the mid-range of the mint state grades here. 65 really isn't that high. However, this is a San Francisco minted coin, which means there were a lot less of these coins produced comparatively to Philadelphia. Now, I can guarantee you that if this coin would have graded higher and sold at the same time, it would have brought way more money than $90,000. So that's a good lesson to learn. If you have a coin, please hold it with care. Make sure you're handling the coin properly because handling the coin wrong can really negatively impact the value of the coin, and nobody wants that, right? So because this coin got a 65 grade by PCGS, it sold for $90,000. All right, here we go, guys. 1909, this coin sold for $102,000. That's a lot of money for this coin. Now, I'll tell you this, 1909 produced 4 different types of coins. You have a San Francisco minted coin where there's an S under the date like this. Then you have the same coin, 1909, with no mint mark under the date, which means it was produced in Philadelphia. Next, you have this coin. This is a 1909S, so the S mint marks below the date, and on the back you have a small VDB on the back bottom center of the coin, which stands for Victor David Brenner. Now the last type is going to be a 1909 no mint mark with VDB on the back bottom center. So what's up with the whole VDB thing? Well, I'll tell you really quickly. So when they first made these coins, they wanted to include the engraver and designer's initials on the coin. After a short period of time, the US Mint said, hey, actually, that is not really attractive. Let's get rid of the VDB and continue producing these coins. That means there's a small number of these coins produced with VDB on the back. It only really happens on the 1909 coin, so check your 1909 coin for VDB on the back bottom center of the coin, because that is going to make your coin very rare, just like this PCGS Mint State 67 that sold for $102,000. $108,000. Now this coin is a 1944 graded by PCGS at a Mint State 64. Now the very important thing to understand here is that in 1943, the US was in dire need of bronze, so what they did was they transitioned into a zinc-coated steel cent planchet coin, just like this one. The only issue is, in 1944, they transitioned back into the bronze copper planchet. That means that this coin was struck on the wrong piece of metal. So if your 1944 coin looks like this, you either have a fake coin worth nothing, or you have a genuine 1944 zinc-coated steel coin that's going to sell for a lot of money, because this one sold for $108,000. I'll spend just a few seconds here. This is a genuine United States 1877 Indian head cent coin. Now, long story short, before the wheat cent penny ever existed, the United States was producing these very beautiful coins. Now, if you have one of these coins, it can be rare. This one sold for $114,000. But back to the wheat cent coins, here's that brown coin I was talking about, $216,000. That's right, guys, almost $250,000 for this coin. It's a 1943S 1 cent coin graded by NGC at an AU 53. So AU means about uncirculated. 53 is not the best grade for your coin, but it tells me that this coin was out there in pocket change. Someone literally found this coin and said, hey, this is wrong. Actually, this is a very rare coin. Let me hold on to it. And one day they sold it online for a lot of money. So what do you need to look for? If you recall from earlier, I was saying, hey, 1943, that's when the US transitioned into the zinc-coated steel cent planchet. This coin was accidentally struck on a bronze planchet. This is a big oopsie by the United States Mint. It should have never happened. There was a lot of hype around this coin back in the day. Even Henry Ford put out an ad in the paper because he was trying to acquire one of these really rare coins. Today, they are collector's items, and only the extremely wealthy can really afford them, because this coin sold for $216,000, $336,000. Same thing here, guys. This coin got graded at an AU 50 by PCGS. It's a 1943 coin struck on a bronze planchet. Beautiful looking coin, an amazing piece for our history, guys. If you ever come across one of these coins, please contact a rare coin expert, because the last thing that you want to do is accidentally spend one of these rare coins. What you need to do is find someone trustworthy. Please, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.